What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Getting Technical, joined by Raleigh and Sam. What's going on, fellas?
What's good?
What's going on?
Took a little 2-week break, but we are back, and I guess we could jump right into Jets and Giants. Jets got a big win last week over the Bills. If you guys want to touch on that, talk about that a little bit.
You could start, Sam.
Yeah, I mean, it was a huge win. I mean, they kind of dominated in every part of the game. They pressured Josh Allen. I think they had 5 sacks total. They got 2 picks because of the pressure. Sauce looks like the real deal. They were hiding digs from him the entire game. I was texting my friend who's from Buffalo. I met him in college. He's a Bills fan, and I was just fucking with him the whole time. But basically, it's true though. They really, other than that first pass to start the game where it was like a 40-yard catch. After, did you guys see the kickoff?
Mm-hmm.
That
When
was
he
just
fell? When he slips?
where he slips.
I thought it was an intentional squib or like onside, like
That's what
trying to
people started
sneak him.
talking about.
And then when you watch the replay, like he
stepped on the block.
Yeah, he slipped.
But other than that, that was really the only big catch that he had up for the day, especially on Sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, he was guarded by DJ Reed. But I thought Zach looked better, obviously, than he did against the Patriots. The run game picked up. James Robinson and Michael Carter combined for like close to 150 yards almost and 2 touchdowns. So, I mean, they look good. Corey Davis should be getting back soon. Sheldon Rankins went down with an injury, though. Apparently, I think it's a separated shoulder. Might be out for like 4 to 6 weeks, they said. But Q said he would be back sooner. But team looks good. I fuck with it heavy. Josh Allen, big injury, though.
Yeah, the elbow, right? The UCL?
Yeah, it's a UCL sprain. Initially, they were worried that it was a tear. They said he's practicing, but they'll see how he's able to go through and see if he's able to play in the game on Sunday because UCL sprain usually can turn into a tear, and that results in Tommy John surgery. That's what almost every pitcher goes through.
Yeah.
But a lot of pitchers will pitch on that, right? Didn't Tanaka do that for a while?
Yeah. So I mean, you could still play on it. It just depends on how much pain you can endure because there will be times I heard people talking. There'll be times where like it's perfectly fine. You're just hanging out one day and you can like just slam your hand on a table or something like that, and a giant jolt of pain just goes straight from your elbow to your hands. You start tingling everywhere. It's bad, and it can get, especially now that he's playing a contact sport, unlike baseball. One hit, and that's how he hurt it. He hurt on a hit.
Yeah, right late in the game, right?
Late in the game, it was on the.
That sucks,
it was
man.
after they picked up that big gain to Stephon Diggs, I think, across the middle. They were like 2 yards short of the first down. Then he got hit by Bryce Huff off the snap, and he hit his elbow.
Arm?
Yeah, he was going back to throw, and Bryce Huff hit his throwing hand. His elbow fucking bent back, and then he fumbled the ball and went back another like 20 yards. And it was 3rd and 21 or something like that.
Yep. And then that next throw was super short to Diggs.
Right at the first down marker.
Grabbed his arm like that. But then the next one he threw like 70 yards and hit Gabe Davis right in the fucking chest.
Exactly. And that's probably like that could be mostly like adrenaline. Like he's just fucking launching it because that's their last chance. So he just had fucking ripped it. But afterwards, when the adrenaline kind of goes away and you start actually feeling the pain of the game, it probably hit him hard.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're just like super precautious. Like, let's say they have like a decent sized lead. I wonder if they just take him out in a lot of games.
I mean, it's definitely possible.
Against like the teams that aren't as good. If they have like a decent
play this
lead.
week? They play the Vikings, I want to say.
They do play
I
the
also
Vikings.
think that he's it's just a guess, but maybe they'll use him more as like a runner.
That would actually, I think that would be a worse thing because he
then
got
you get
hurt
hit.
with the contact. Like that's how he got hurt, being hit
It's
in
how
the elbow.
like activate, like it'll
Re-aggravate it.
reactivate. Yeah.
He could just
So-
slide. Yeah, I don't know.
He could
Not
just
a
slide,
good
but he's
situa-
never done it his entire career, so
No.
why is he going to do it now?
Not
you
a
know?
good situation at all.
They play the Vikings this weekend, then the Browns, then the Lions, but then it goes Pats, Jets, Dolphins, 3 straight division games in a tight division race for all these teams. And then he plays the Bears, then the Bengals,
Man, they have a pretty tough schedule.
and then the Patriots again.
Do you
All their
think,
easy games were to start the year.
do you think that game kind of knocked him out of MVP contention?
It can. I mean, as of right now, I think the MVP is Mahomes.
You think? I think it's Hurts. Undefeated?
I mean, yeah, he's undefeated, but the defense is playing out of their minds. They have one of the best
That's
defenses
true,
in
but
football.
Mahomes, he barely beat? Who'd they just beat?
Titans.
Titans?
They're both 5 and
Was Malik
2.
Willis?
Titans are good though.
Yeah,
Titans
no,
solid.
Titans
Yeah,
are
they're
very good.
solid,
Titans have the
but,
best run
Malik,
defense in football.
Malik Willis had 80 yards. Ball 15 times.
I mean, you got Derrick Henry.
Exactly.
That's true. I
So
don't know.
you don't
Their
really
defense
don't
is
need to do much.
defense
I think
is
that
good.
I would lean towards Hurts just because they're undefeated. He's been good this year.
I saw a Tyreek Hill.
Dude, he's got to be in the running, bro. Like,
That's what they're saying. He's on pace for 2,200 yards.
Yeah, first
he's
receiver in
different.
NFL
He's really
history.
different.
Yeah,
So
a
as
lot
of
of
right
people.
now-
He's got people thinking Tua should be the MVP. Please.
If Tua didn't miss those 3 games, I think he
he
would
missed
be.
3.
Yeah. Well, he got knocked out
Yeah, and then
in
he
like the
missed 2.
first quarter of that Bengals game, and then missed 2.
I don't know. I guess if he keeps it up, sure.
I mean, bro, he's been.
He has been, but those dudes, it's like kind of reminds me a little bit, not to take away credit from him, which I'm about to do anyway, but when the Jets had Fitzpatrick there for what, 30-something touchdowns?
Yeah.
How many did he have?
think
Was
it
it
was-
2015?
It was 2015. Yeah, he hit 30.
Because he had
31.
Brandon Marshall and Eric Decker, and I don't know who it was. It was Jaworski or one of those guys went back and watched like all of his throws, and like half of them at least should have been like picks that like basically Brandon Marshall and Eric Decker like saved.
There was
And
a pick,
that's
that,
kind
there was a
of
pick
what-
he threw, and then Brandon Marshall ran back, tackled the guy. He fumbled it. Marshall picked it back up and ran another like 15
Because some
yards.
of these balls like Tyreek Hill, like he's coming back for, like they're coming back for him.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro, the
Tua's
guy
been good this year.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but
He's not MVP.
he's not the best. Like
No, he's not an MVP.
I think a majority of quarterbacks who are at least decent, if they had like if Daniel Jones had Tyreek Hill and
Jalen
Jalen
Waddle.
Waddle, I think that he would probably be in the MVP mix as well.
So as of right now, Jalen Hurts is 10th in passing yards. He has 2,042.
Yeah, but he's
Patrick
got like
Mahomes is-
6 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah. So Patrick Mahomes is first with 2,605 yards. The completion percentage is similar. Jalen Hurts is 68 and Mahomes is 62. Hurts only has 12 passing touchdowns. Mahomes has 21. Let me see how many rushing touchdowns Hurts
like
I
has.
think he has
7.
6.
7 or 8, maybe 6. Yeah, maybe 18 touchdowns total.
Um,
I think he has
let's
6.
see, rushing touchdowns 2, 4, 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, but still, that's only 18 total touchdowns.
I mean,
to-
there's so much football left.
21
I'm just
for
saying,
Mahomes.
How
like
many
for
rushing
now,
touchdowns Mahomes have? Mahomes got to have like 3, 2 or 3 at least.
Mahomes.
probably.
He had one the other day.
I mean, didn't Mahomes? It makes sense.
He only
Mahomes
has
has
one
that
for the
many.
year.
One?
So he has
He
22.
threw
so he still has
68
4 more
passes
touchdowns.
the other night.
How many?
He
68,
threw,
right?
he threw the ball
And he completed
68
43 of them,
times.
which
It's
is
crazy. But he only had 1 touchdown.
What's the completion
Which is-
percent?
that's
but
the
he ran,
craziest
But he ran
part.
one in too.
I know, but still, and you throw the ball 68 times and you're Patrick Mahomes. That sounds like a game where he'd have like 7 touchdown passes.
Yeah,
Right.
63% completion
I
percentage.
think
Yeah.
I think like Mahomes is like one of those crazy Mahomes games away from being like the clear cut.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
like right now,
Especially since
I
he
think
lost
that I would
Tyreek and he's
reward
still putting
Hurts
it
for
up.
being undefeated right now. Especially because last year, so many people were doubting him. Still,
No, they were.
even in the playoffs after they got smoked by the Bucks, people were
Yeah.
like, "I don't know if he's the guy." Like he's definitely the guy.
Yeah, and I mean, look, the they didn't look great against the Titans, but still 6-2. The 2
Yeah.
losses, one
Bills.
one bad one against the Colts where they lost by 3.
Colts who were
and then,
absolutely miserable.
yeah, and then like you said, the Bills.
But like, so I don't know if I can take the Eagles like that serious though. They haven't beat anyone. They beat the Vikings.
They smacked the Vikings, who were
in
On Monday
week
Night
2.
Football, that was a disgusting game.
In week 2, it's 24-7, right? Then they beat the Commanders, the Jaguars, the Cardinals, the Cowboys with Cooper Rush, the Steelers, and then the Texans. They haven't really beat anyone. You know what I'm saying?
Who else
Like,
do they have left?
then you got the Commanders, the Colts,
Win,
the Packers,
win,
Titans,
win,
Giants,
toss up, but
Bears,
win.
Cowboys, Saints, Giants. Bro, they had the fucking easiest schedule I've ever seen.
They may lose. They could lose legit.
They're gonna
only
win,
3
they're
of
gonna
those
only
games.
lose. They're
If
probably
that.
gonna lose 2.
It, like that's like the max. That's the max.
But that's
I
the
think.
thing. It's like if Jalen Hurts like has like comparable, respectable numbers to like a guy like Mahomes or someone like Josh Allen, I don't think Josh Allen's gonna be able to with his arm. Like
Yeah, no, he's not. He's
he's a cyborg, but
Yeah.
he's still human.
if he misses any time, it's not gonna happen.
But if Hurts is 15-2, and he's got 15 rushing touchdowns and 30 passing touchdowns,
Well, he'll have more than 15 rushing touchdowns.
or he's got 6.
And
How many
we're
games have they
we're
played so
halfway
far?
halfway through the year.
So let's say he has 12. And how many passing does he have so far?
He has 12.
So 20.
24, like, is that even better than Lamar's MVP
So
year?
wait,
Probably
so
not.
hold up, wait. So if he would have 24 plus 12.
36
there's
total
36
touchdowns.
total
Mahomes is going to
touchdowns.
throw more than 36.
36 total touchdowns, 15 and 2.
Yeah, but you got to think, what are the Chiefs going to go? I mean, the Chiefs don't have the easiest schedule.
Play?
So the Chiefs have the Jaguars,
Win.
the Chargers, the
Win.
Rams,
Win.
Bengals,
Give him a loss there. Just probably not, but you never know.
Broncos,
Win.
Win.
Texans,
Win.
Seattle.
Win.
Toss up with King Gino.
Tough game.
Bro, Gino's in the MVP discussion.
No.
He's
Yeah, I don't
he's
know.
top 5 this year.
No.
You can't.
He'll be
He's top 5
around,
this year.
but
Who's
there's
better
going to
than
be
him
a
this year?
fall off.
He's top 5.
I
at
mean,
least.
if you're MVP,
top 5 MVP, has to be. Bro, people thought that team was gonna win no games this year.
That's true. No,
Yeah,
They
but
were
then-
they were like, yo, this team sucks. They're gonna win one game maybe.
I don't think that makes you an MVP.
But like he's been balling out. Doesn't he have a 68% completion rate or something?
I'm looking at it right now. Geno Smith, his completion percentage is 73%. His passer
Bro.
rating is 107, which is
Yeah, he has,
next.
A
next
question
best in the
though,
league
if he did,
behind
obviously
Jalen
he's
Hurts.
he's obviously not gonna win the MVP, but is he comeback player of the? Is he? But is he a
It wouldn't
Saquon.
be.
player?
No, it wouldn't be. Yeah, it'd be Saquon.
But what does he get? Is there anything for like?
No,
Is there most improved in football?
no. There's offensive player of the year, which will probably end up being Tyreek Hill if he keeps this up.
yeah.
But I just looked it up. Lamar Jackson's stats: 36 passing touchdowns and 7 rushing touchdowns. So he had what 42 touchdowns, 43 touchdowns
43, yeah.
total. And as of right now, Jalen Hurts is
He's
on
pacing
pace
for 36.
He is on pacing for 36.
I think he'll.
which
I
would be
think
less.
he'll. With their schedule, if he wants to, I think
They
he'll
also
end
But
up-
the
might
thing
be
is, he might
blowing
not have to.
teams
So they
out,
could just run
yeah.
the ball.
Yeah. But you know how he is. We always say in fantasy, he's selfish. He never lets Miles Sanders run it in. They're
Yeah.
at the 1 yard line. Play. Oh, he's gonna run it.
Yeah,
in.
but like when the Eagles are in that position later on in the season, they're looking to lock up the first seed. They might decide to
Yeah.
let's keep the ball out of Jalen Hurts' hand, especially running the football and not get him hurt and keep the season going. You know.
But
Yeah.
this season from Gino is pretty crazy right now. They're 6-3. He's got the 73% completion rate. He's got 2,200 passing yards, 15 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. I mean, his QBR is, or his quarterback rating is a 107.2,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is just
I mean, he wasn't bad last year when he subbed in for Russell
no,
Wilson.
he wasn't at all. But
Wasn't bad.
jeez, bro, he's like, this is already the most passing touchdowns he's ever had in a season.
Do you think they'll continue with him?
Next year?
Yeah.
I think they should.
Like you
I
have
think-
to, right?
Well, I
he-
think
he-
they're
he
gonna. They're
needs a
not gonna be
contract.
bad enough to really get one of those top. They're not gonna get Bryce
No.
Young. They're not gonna get who's it, CJ
Stroud.
They're not gonna get either of those guys.
Or
Yeah, maybe-
Hayden Hooker.
Yeah,
Tennessee.
or Bo Nix
Yeah.
out in Oregon. He's making a Heisman case right now.
But I mean, yo, like if they like Kenneth Walker looks like
He's
him.
good.
Then they're gonna have Penny as the backup, so they'll have 2 solid backs.
They've
They've
just
got-
re-signed.
They've got
DK.
DK. They've got Lockett. Their defense, and they're gonna get Jamal Adams back after his injury.
Yeah, they're probably gonna be pretty good.
They're gonna be solid. Like they're a solid.
Who's
team.
Who's the cornerback they just drafted? Tariq Woolen. He looks like a defensive rookie of the year candidate. There,
Yeah,
I just
they've got
looked
pieces,
actually.
man.
Combined tackles. The guy who's leading the entire NFL, Jordan Brooks, linebacker
Linebacker,
for the Seattle Seahawks.
That's why they got rid of Bobby Wagner, because he was kind of coming into his
Mm-hmm.
own, becoming like one of the top linebackers, and they didn't want to pay fucking Bobby Wagner anymore.
Yep, he's second in solo tackles, and first in combined tackles.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I could definitely see Gino in the top 5 talks. He just has to continue the
Yeah,
the pace that
he's not
on
gonna
right now.
win. I mean, shit, who knows at this point? But
He wants
it's a
to
crazy. It's a cool story what he's doing right now.
Yeah, seriously.
Someone compared
Yeah.
it to another sport. What sport was it though? There's a guy in.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
What were you gonna say, Zach?
No, I was gonna say if you wanted to like segue into basketball and kind
I'm
of
down
talk
with it. Do you
about.
want to do picks for this week? Should we do picks?
We could do picks. How do we want to do the other week that we didn't
Just nothing. Just like forget it, I guess.
Yeah, wash
do? Got
it.
it? Yeah, we could do. What week is this? 10?
Yeah. And we were going to talk about the Giants, but then I realized they were just on a bye this week.
Yeah, there's nothing
Yeah.
really new.
Goodbye.
Oh, it was
They
a tough. It was a
just
tough
lost.
loss. Yeah,
They
they just
lo-
lost to the
to the
Seahawks
Seahawks, yeah.
the week before the bye.
Yeah. All right. Tomorrow night, Falcons Panthers.
Falcons.
Falcons.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons. Seahawks Bucks.
Where are they?
Tampa. No, London.
I'll take the Seahawks then.
I'm gonna
I
go
like
with the
that.
Seahawks as well.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks. Lions Bears.
Bears. Justin Fields really turned up this weekend.
I'm gonna go with the Lions.
I'm gonna go with the Bears. Browns Dolphins.
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 Dolphins. Titans Broncos.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's a game I'm not excited for.
Yeah, no, not at all. I'll go Titans.
I'll go with the Titans as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Titans. Vikings Bills.
Vikings.
I'm gonna go Bills.
Bills. Texans Giants.
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 Giants. Chiefs Jaguars.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Saints Steelers.
I'll go Saints.
Saints.
Go Pittsburgh. Colts Raiders.
No, that's a shit game, but I'll go Raiders.
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 Hopefully they don't blow another lead.
Cardinals Rams.
That's another one I don't want to love.
Really? I actually like that a lot.
Both those teams are just depressing. to me.
Yeah, they're having bad years, but still, Cardinals, Rams. I'll go Cardinals.
I'll go Cardinals.
I'm gonna go Rams. Cowboys Packers.
Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys.
I want to go with the Packers. It's in Lambeau.
I mean, it's
Don't
Aaron
mean
Rodgers.
nothing.
so
Jets beat them
anything
in
can
Lambeau.
happen.
I just can't see Aaron Rodgers losing 6 straight games. Chargers 49ers.
Can't believe that's Sunday Night Football. I'll go Niners.
I'm gonna go with the Niners.
Niners. And Monday night Eagles Commanders.
Eagles.
Eagles.
I can't believe that they're not thinking that they didn't even think of flexing the Bills Minnesota to that game
Monday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's
Chargers 49ers I'm interested in.
With all the injuries that the Chargers have,
I feel like
That's true.
they almost
don't-
lost to they almost lost to the fucking Falcons.
is Justin Herbert overrated?
I don't think he's overrated. I think he's
playing
just
with broken ribs.
yeah. He has like broken ribs. Mike Williams hasn't played in 3 weeks. Keenan Allen's hasn't played since week 1.
Their coach is horrible
Oh, yeah, the
also.
coach is horrible. They're missing their best offensive lineman. Another offensive lineman just got hurt. J.C. Jackson's done for the year. Like they just
He's
got ravaged
horrible
with
anyway.
injuries this year.
Didn't
Is
you
it-
pick Staley to be like coach of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the Chargers were
Herbert
going to be
MVP.
Yeah, no, I had Allen MVP. But like they just got fucked with injuries all over.
Sam likes taking those LA teams that just
Does
Lakers.
is it bad? Not bad, but like I think Herbert is going to be like the next Matt Ryan. Like, he's never gonna win a Super Bowl.
just literally
Yeah,
Phil
like,
Rivers.
something like Phillip Rivers, like
Nah.
never gonna win a Super Bowl. He's gonna put up numbers here and there, but he's not gonna be a great winner. He might have like one great season, record wise, but they're always gonna be in that 9-8, 10-7.
Nah, there's gonna be
range.
there's gonna be a year where probably Mahomes ends up getting hurt. Travis Kelce doesn't look like the same guy. He's getting older. People are going to start questioning, is Andy Reid still going to be a good coach? And that'll be the year that probably the Chargers take off and they win the AFC West crown, and we'll see if they make some noise in the playoffs at that time. But it's just tough, Like, I mean, with a year like this, you're coming in with so much expectations. Herbert it just had one of the best rookie years we've ever seen. And I guess that was 2 years ago, but then he followed it up with a great year last year. They got fucked at the end by their coach, but I think he's better than Matt Ryan. I think he's better than Phillip Rivers. I mean, Phillip Rivers is all-time great, but talent-wise, Herbert's 10 times better than him.
Yeah. I mean, bro, Matt Ryan was a stud for
MVP.
a long time.
He put up great numbers consistently, but he
They
he
should have
never
had a
did
Super
anything
Bowl.
about
They
it.
didn't choke that one away.
That's what I'm saying. Where I don't know if Herbert gets
I
to
think
a
it's just
point,
too early to tell.
But I just don't see Herbert out. I don't know. You got Burrow, you got Mahomes, you got Allen,
Lamar.
you got Lamar, you got, if you want to throw Tua in the conversation, young quarterback.
Kyler,
You got, Kyler, Jalen Hurts,
Trevor Lawrence,
Trevor Lawrence,
Zach
like
Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
like there.
Justin Fields just had a sick game.
Even though I'm
Yeah,
not
like
sure
like
Zach
there's a
Wilson's
lot of
good.
competition with these young quarterbacks. It's like the next generation, and
Yeah.
I don't know if he's in that top tier. I don't
I think
know.
he is
No, he's
talent-wise.
definitely in that top tier.
I think that
I'm saying how many players are in the tier? 3?
that top tier, I would say there's probably 5, and I would probably go
Oh, I don't think
Hurt-
he's top 5 though. You think he's top 5?
for that
Talent-wise?
young for the young quarterbacks. Yeah, for sure.
Is Mahomes
Well, I'm saying-
and Josh Allen in that?
Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar, Herbert, Hurts.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Burrow?
Burrow. That's it.
You're
That's
not
the
taking-
tier.
I think talent wise, I'd probably take Justin Herbert over Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is consistent, but Herbert's got a better arm. He's more mobile. He's faster. Like other than that, like Joe Burrow probably has better accuracy and better timing, but that's very like technical stuff. Talking about pure talent, I would probably say Herbert's a more talented
You know what this
player.
calls for? Or would you rather?
Yeah,
We
let's
do
do
that.
it. We could do it. We'll do it the whole.
I
list
saw
of
Pick a Side
quarterbacks.
did a really good one with Kenneth Walker.
I saw that one.
That was good.
Wasn't
That
the
dude's
first
a
one Saquon?
Stud, bro. Yeah. That dude is an absolute. Well, they all said obviously Saquon.
No, I know.
But Kenneth Walker's he's
No, he's good. He's gonna be really good.
He's a beast, bro. So who realistically? I mean, I guess you could put.
I'll look-
but like,
I'm
are
just
we gonna
looking
say
at-
Mahomes in this because like obviously Mahomes is better?
Well, we'll just go through all of them and we'll keep a tally. So, all right, Justin
Well,
Herbert.
wait. Let's look up. Does anyone have a list?
I have
of
the list right now.
Okay, you start. So you say like, would you rather?
All right, Justin Herbert or Patrick Mahomes?
Mahomes,
Mahomes.
I'll go Mahomes also. Justin Herbert or Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow.
It's really close. I think I'm gonna go Herbert.
I'm going Herbert. Talent wise, I'm going Herbert.
I'm talking about winning a football game.
The only thing is like Burrow
Quarterback
has-
position comes down to
Burrow
winning.
has had-
and like I just
he's-
feel like Burrow is more battle tested.
he's had
Burrow,
T Higgins, he's had Jamar Chase, like the
Tyler
Chargers.
Boyd,
The Chargers receivers and
Joe
stuff have just
Mixon.
been so injury prone. Like he
and they're
hasn't
one of the
been able to-
slowest receiver groups in the entire football league.
It's close though. It's a toss up for me.
It's close. I'd probably take Justin Herbert to start my team. Herbert or Allen?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. Herbert or Kyler Murray?
Herbert clears. It's
Herbert.
not even close
Herbert.
to me.
Herbert.
Herbert or Trevor Lawrence?
Herbert.
Herbert.
Herbert or Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. Herbert or Tua?
Herbert.
What was this? The Emmanuel Echo thing?
Emmanuel
Is he-
Acho?
Is it Echo Acho?
Acho?
I'm going Herbert.
Herbert. Herbert or Lamar?
Lamar.
Lamar, but it's close.
It is close. I'd take Lamar. Herbert or Daniel Jones?
Herbert.
Herbert.
Herbert or Zach Wilson?
Herbert.
Herbert.
All right, so exactly. Other than Joe Burrow, I think we were
I
all
think he's a
consensus
top,
on the other 4.
He's a top like. This is about 7 guys that are you could make a case outside of. I think it's pretty clear that Mahomes and Allen are 1 and 2. And then
Yeah,
think
I would
there's
say
a bit of a drop
Mahomes.
off.
No, I don't think there's a drop. I think all right, fine.
There's a drop off after those
Mahomes,
two.
Allen, 1 and 2 top tier. Second tier, I think you go Lamar, Jalen, Burrow, Herbert, however order you
Yeah,
want.
I think I agree.
After that, I would probably say
Tua's in
Lawrence,
there.
yeah, Tua, Trevor
I don't know.
Lawrence,
If Trevor
Does
Lawrence
does
has done
Herbert
it.
does Herbert clear
Kyler Murray's
does
in that
Herbert
third tier.
clear Kirk Cousins and Dak Prescott? Like right now, like do you
Well,
just
it's hard to
confidently
say
say
with
that
Dak
Herbert
right
is
now.
better than Dak or
is,
Kirk?
it is hard to say with Dak, but I would say for Kirk, I would take if you put Herbert on on the Minnesota Vikings.
I agree.
I think they probably beat
I
the
like Kirk,
they
but
probably
I think
beat
Herbert's better.
the Eagles on Monday Night Football. They're probably undefeated if you put Herbert there. Kirk looked like absolute dog
Yeah,
water.
I think Kirk's
on Monday Night
solid, but
Football.
I think Herbert's definitely a little.
Yeah,
bit,
like
a
he's
level
like he's
above
good
him.
enough to just like to get you wins, which is a perfect example is what we were talking about with Phillip Rivers and Matt Ryan. You're gonna get wins with them. Your offense is gonna be productive, but is he the guy? I don't think so.
Is there any quarterbacks we're forgetting?
I mean, I'm looking at the whole list of them right now.
No, I mean because
I
like
mean,
Russell,
there's Andy
Russell
Dalton,
Wilson,
yeah, Andy
would have
Dalton,
been a
Russell Wilson,
discussion
Aaron
in the
Rodgers,
beginning of the year.
Brady.
Oh, wow, I
Wentz,
forgot about-
Mariota,
we're talking about young
Mills,
guys.
Garoppolo,
But, yo,
Jacoby Brissett,
it really
Derek
is
Carr, Matt
crazy, like,
Stafford.
Stafford.
This year seems to be like the passing of the torch. Like Brady's team is
Yeah.
washed. Aaron Rodgers' team is washed.
Russell Wilson's team.
And then you
washed.
got guys
Yeah.
like Gino, who's 32 and he's having the best season of his life.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, Jared Goff was putting up good numbers early on in the season. He kind of tailed off.
I mean,
a
that
bit.
team is just so banged up too.
Yeah,
What the hell? Is DeAndre Swift just like, he's obviously not healthy.
I've seen a lot of breakdowns.
Is it his knee?
No, it was his
Hip?
shoulder.
Shoulder?
Shoulder.
He's injured in some way.
Yeah, it was his shoulder.
I've seen a lot of breakdown videos. He misses open holes consistently.
Swift. I saw
Yeah.
that about Najee Harris too.
Jamal
Yeah.
Williams better, you think? He's been a beast this year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's better. He might be better for that system, but
Mm.
I think Swift is like a more dynamic running back.
Yeah.
Seems like he's
Talented.
more of a pass catcher for them now.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, you know who we should talk about quickly? I mean, I don't want to get us caught. Ramondre Stevenson, bro. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
He's great.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
really good.
Very good. He runs hard.
Damian Harris is gonna be out of there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially because he can't hold on to the ball.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs fucking falling from grace. He had that wild game and then he put up a fucking donut.
He had like 2 or
40
3
yards.
wild games. I think he had 3 in a row.
Yeah, no, he had 3 in a row, and then like the
I mean,
next
that team
week,
is just, bro. What happened to Hunter Renfrow? They don't throw the ball to him anymore. It
dude,
makes
he
no-
gets like 5 targets a game, maybe.
It's crazy.
Yeah, last year he was getting like 10.
That team is a disaster.
And the crazy part is like, yeah, I get Devontae's there, but I don't think Darren Waller's played in almost a month.
No.
I think he's questionable this
Very
week.
confusing what's going on.
Matt
there.
Collins is there. I don't know who their pass catching running back is, but
Abdullah.
Amir Abdullah.
Yeah, I
Is
think, right? Or
don't know.
Zaire White. Is it
I think it's
Zamir
Zaire White.
Zamir
Yeah, I
White?
don't think Abdullah's in the league.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, I think it is White.
Yeah. Should
Yeah.
we do basketball now?
Yeah, no, we could transition to basketball.
Should we start with?
Nice segue.
We could kind of just jump into the season so far. We're probably about
2 weeks.
11 games in, roughly.
I think
10, 11, 12.
Tonight's around. I think the Knicks have played 10 tonight. They're playing their 11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
How's that
Bucks
game,
are 9-1.
how's that game going right now? I saw they were down 7-2 to start the opening quarter.
Let me check. Oh my god, they're getting killed, bro. They can't beat the Nets, bro. I don't think they've ever beat the Nets with KD there. 62-43. Good god.
Did you guys set your lineups tonight?
Of course.
yep.
Randall's got 19 though for halftime. He's been really good this year. We could start with
Hold on, before we even get into it, can we talk about how much I've been fucked in fantasy?
Basketball?
Yeah, let me
dude.
pull
In my
up
other
these-
fantasy league, I have Siakam out, Embiid was out, Darius Garland was out. Like almost all my top picks are out.
The Knicks are down by 20. Fucking.
I'm the 4th highest scoring team in the league, and I'm 1-2.
Well,
I'm the
that
4th
means
highest scoring team in the league.
I'm probably the 3rd highest scoring team in the league, and I'm fucking 1 and 2.
Yeah, you're ahead of me
I
by
got bailed out by T last week, not setting his line.
yeah, you're ahead of me by 4 points.
Yeah.
Am I 3-0?
I've been
Yeah.
I have 4,873 points scored on me. That's the second most behind Jaron, who only has 14 more points scored on him. 24 points. The next closest is
Boca has
Nemo.
more.
Oh, that's what I meant. Who did I say, Jaron?
Yeah, Boca
I meant
has
Boca.
more.
I meant Boca. The next closest one is Nima with 4,578. I have 300 more points scored on me.
Yeah. That's fantasy.
It's unreal.
Unbelievable. Talking about unreal. Jazz 9-3, number 1 in the West.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Lakers are 14th, 2-8. I didn't even realize they were 2-8.
Wow.
Warriors 4-7, 12th in the Are the Jazz like?
No, but
Are they
by
the
the
Wizards
time,
of last year?
yeah, by the time January rolls around, like shit is gonna come back to normal. The Warriors will be top 4 in the West. The Jazz will probably be outside the bubble.
I think the
I
Jazz
can't-
will. I think the Jazz will be at least. I think they'll compete for. I mean, bro, they already have 9 wins. Like, I think they're going to be in the mix for that play-in.
I guess because they got a bunch of young guys that
on
play
that
mad
team,
hard.
like, that are not. Like, that's the thing. Like, they all play hard. They play together. No one's like about, oh, me. I got to get mine. And like, dudes like Lauri
Markkanen's really
bro,
good.
like,
Yeah.
he's showing out.
Yeah, he never
Jordan
really got an
Clarkson
opportunity in
can still
Cleveland.
get buckets. Like, they got
Michael
Mike Conley
Conley.
there. They got a bunch of guys that they don't have really anyone who they're consistently playing who's like bad.
Yeah.
No,
They're either a young player or just like kind of a middling player.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Bucks 9-1, still no Middleton.
yeah.
He's been practicing with them though for the last like week
I
or
don't
so.
think Giannis is playing tonight.
Oh no.
Cavs look good.
Yeah, 8
And
2.
Garland has been missing
Garland
time.
yeah, but Garland is a bucket, dude.
Dude, he's so good.
He's so good.
Do you think I saw someone talking? Do you think Donovan Mitchell's the best shooting guard in the NBA now?
Isn't it funny how like people were like when the Knicks were trying to, when all the Knicks talk was like, oh, the Knicks are gonna get Donovan Mitchell, and everyone was just like, he's not that guy. He's and now he's just averaging 30. Like it seems like he just didn't really want to be in Utah.
No, yeah, they had to
He's different.
clean house. Yeah, he was ready to.
I mean, what
Start
other two
fresh.
guards are there
Book.
really? Yeah, but I would say he's better than Book.
I would take
Really?
him.
I would
say-
I would take him over
yeah,
Book.
I would take him over
right
Book.
now. It's just so recent.
Jalen Brown,
Jalen
Paul
Brown.
George.
Paul George and
Yeah,
Jalen
I don't-
Brown.
I-
I see them more as.
I mean,
three.
he's
I
6'8".
see them
I
more
really
as
don't
small
consider him a
forward.
2. He's just a 2 because of the team he's on. Really. In any other team, he's a small forward. He was the small forward for the Thunder when he was there,
Yeah,
And the Pacers, right?
and he
Who
was
the-
he was
they
a
had
shooting guard to
George Hill,
start.
Lance, yeah, he was a small
Well,
forward.
he was a
there.
shooting guard when he
Got
started his
Danny
career because
Granger.
Danny Granger was there. But once he left, he moved to the 3.
Yeah, well, he's like you said, he's 6'8". I mean,
Yeah, like
he's a
like,
small forward.
Yeah, he's a small
Um,
forward. But I mean, I think he's better. I think I would take Donovan Mitchell over C.J. McCollum.
yeah.
I'd
course.
take him over
Jimmy?
Bradley Beal right now.
I would take him over Jimmy Butler right
I'd
now.
probably take him over Jimmy Butler right now.
Demar.
Yes,
I'd take him over
Especially,
DeMar.
well, it depends. Are we talking about
Like right
starting,
now, if you-
building a team, wanting to win right now?
Yeah.
Because I'm still taking over DeMar for right now.
If you
For
could-
Jimmy, like in the playoffs, it's tough because Jimmy. But
Donovan
also
does
Jimmy
pretty
misses
good
so
in
much
the
time during the
playoffs.
Look,
regular season.
if you could add any shooting guard to the Knicks right now, who are you taking?
like, they wouldn't have to remove anyone.
They're trading a draft pick.
Like just one draft pick.
Who
Or-
gives
or
a
just
shit what the
picks,
deal
just
is? You're
picks,
taking
just
you're
picks.
taking on a shooting guard. Who are you taking?
It
I'm
would
taking
be
Donovan
either. It would
Mitchell.
be either Donovan Mitchell or Devin Booker.
For me, it's Donovan Mitchell or Jalen Brown.
You don't
See,
like
I also
Book?
see Jalen Brown as a
I
small
like
forward.
Book, but I think he would be third. Like I would take Mitchell or Brown before him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just
Devin
think.
Booker's so good.
Yeah.
But so is Donovan Mitchell.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, but it's not a big gap. Like
It's
I mean,
not.
I just think that Donovan
It's one of
Mitchell's-
for me. It's one of those two.
Yeah, I think Donovan Mitchell is now on
I
a
would,
team
you know
where
what? I
he's
would
starting to
probably
separate
go
himself a
with
bit.
Donovan Mitchell just because like he's like a New York guy.
Yeah.
And if they're
Yeah,
so
I mean-
close to me, like I'd fuck with the dude who's a Mets fan who wants to. But that's like what it. I think they're pretty much even as players, in my opinion.
Yeah,
you
they're
talking about
pretty
him and
close.
Devin Booker?
Him and Devin Booker, they're so neck and neck. And you know the recency bias of last year's playoffs, but who knows what was going through Donovan Mitchell's head? But he looks like the best shooting guard in basketball right now.
No. I saw a stat about the Hawks. DeJounte Murray is leading them in threes and I think steals right now.
Really?
Yeah.
See, the threes is surprising. Steals, not surprising.
I think Trey Young,
Trey shoots like 30% from three, bro.
Yeah.
he only has like 22 threes made this year.
As good as Trey is, like most of his, I feel like what makes him so good is not really his shooting. It's the fact that he will pull from anywhere, and he kind of has that Steph Hezzy, like that's where he gets you. He can get into the paint so easily because you have to respect him out there.
Yeah.
And he's so quick to get by you, and then he can throw a lob to Capella or something. But
He's also like the best in the league at drawing fouls.
yeah, which is
Him and Harden, I'd say were
the
probably
Flop
like top
brothers.
2.
Bro, I'm sorry, they get the weakest fouls to me. Like I get it's an art to it, but like I don't know if it was the Knicks game the other night. I was watching some game and it just like every possession was a foul.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's just not fun to watch.
No, it slows the game
it's so
down.
boring. No one
It
wants
does
to
slow the
watch
game down
people
a lot.
shooting free throws. I think it was the Knicks game.
Yeah, so DeJounte Murray has 23 made threes on 36% shooting, and Trae Young has 22 made threes on 30% shooting.
Yeah, he's not. He never.
So really, the
his
thing is, Trae's
percentages
just taking
are-
more shots.
Yeah, yeah. So who's y'all early MVP candidates? Okay, if you
Luka.
had to pick 3.
I would say Luka, Giannis, the last one maybe Jokic still. I mean, he hasn't looked phenomenal. Maybe even Tatum. Tatum's going off. What's he averaging? How many points is he averaging? Close to 30, right?
I would go with.
I'd
I would
say
put
them
Donovan
three.
Mitchell as my third right now. He's going crazy.
I'd put Tatum.
What about Shai Gilgeous? He's
What's
averaging
their,
31.
what's their record though?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is their record
They're 4 and
reflecting it?
7.
Yeah,
It's just either way. It's like it's basically the only player who's like won MVP with a team that like
Westbrook.
Westbrook and I guess Jokic last year technically. Like I think Westbrook's year, I'm pretty positive they won 46 games.
Yeah, they were the 8th seed.
Something similar last year. I mean, Donovan Mitchell's averaging 31.2 points a game, 6 assists,
same thing for
and
Tatum.
4 rebounds. I mean, he's shooting. Let me see this. He's shooting 45% from 3 right now.
From 3.
50%. So he's part 86 from the line, close to the 50, 40, 90 club. 45% from 3. That's on volume too.
Yeah. Yeah.
High
Tatum right
volume.
now is also at 32%. I mean, 31 points per game. He's at basically 50% from the field, 37% from 3, 87.5 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
And he's getting 7.5 rebounds a game with 4 assists.
Yeah. So I think for me, my top 3
Also a
would
block
be
and a half a game.
yeah. My
Doing all
top
both
3 would be
ends.
Luka, Giannis, and then I would put Donovan Mitchell there. And I would have as an honorable mention, I would have Tatum.
Yeah,
four.
I'm flipping that around.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing Giannis, Luka, Tatum with honorable mention Mitch.
Yeah. Because also like they're 8-2 the Cavs, and Garland has missed. I think he's only played 2 full games. He missed the first game. He went out early because he had the eye injury. Missed like I don't know 5 or 6
He
games.
played the full game against Boston when they won in
Yes,
overtime.
he had that
That was a good
game,
game.
played, and then he missed the next game because of a knee injury, and then he played again.
Yeah.
But I mean, bro, it really does. I mean, RJ, he's picked it up. You know, he's not bad. He starts off slow, but what he is he's 20 points a game. He's about 5-6 assists, rebounds, 3 assists. He's gonna play solid defense. He's gonna shoot 35% from 3, and he's gonna shoot like 43 to 45% from the field. Like he's not a bad player. He'll probably continue to get a little bit better.
Yeah, he'll get better. What's
But-
his fourth year in the league or third?
Yeah, but he's still. I think he's like 22. I think he just turned 22.
And he's still young.
Yeah. But he's made improvements to the free throws. If he shoots 81% this year from the line, that's great because he shot 71% last year. So that's a good improvement.
As of right now, you could have him on your team. He's a number 3 on a championship team.
Yeah.
But the Knicks need
But the
for them
thing
to
that
continue
stings
to get
is
better,
like,
he needs to be number
you
1.
know, not even the money because I don't think his contract is bad, especially within what's going to happen in the next few years. But the fact that if they would have accepted like RJ and like 2 firsts to get Mitchell,
That's
I'd take
definitely
it
worth
as
it.
of right now.
right now it's like Donovan Mitchell. And I love RJ.
If you had Donovan Mitchell and Jalen Brunson and Toppin, Mitch,
Dude, Obi Toppin
Julius,
is
Cam
good
Reddish.
this year.
Julius.
Cam
Julius.
Reddish looked good. Julius has looked a lot better too.
He had
Yeah.
8 threes the other night.
yeah. I think he's
Pretty high.
finally taking a step back as
Yeah.
far as it comes to handling the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, which he doesn't need to do.
Exactly, that's my point. That's why I think
He
he's
just
serves a lot
being
more
much
energy.
The only
efficient.
thing else to defend him is they just had no real point guard the past few years. Brunson is,
I mean, bro,
a
he's
top
probably
athlete point
the
guard.
best point guard the Knicks have had in the last
20 years.
20 years.
Probably even longer. It's crazy. They had Jason Kidd was good, but it was like one of his last years.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't what Brunson is right now. I mean, I guess you could say Marbury.
Yeah, I was gonna say Marbury.
He's
I
better
guess
than Marbury.
That's
in
the
my opinion.
closest.
Best one that they've had since.
He's just good. Like he
in, the
doesn't.
in the last 10 years, like their best point guard was probably Raymond Felton in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
No, you could honestly
Jeremy
make the
Lin?
case. Yeah, you can make the case
Yeah,
D
but,
Rose.
I
You
mean,
can make
I would
the case
take
that D
I would have
Rose
taken
in there.
Felton over Lynn. Lynn lasted what 2 months max.
Yeah.
They didn't re-sign him.
Lynn's
He
sanity
went to
was only a
Houston.
month.
He went to Houston after.
Yeah.
You can make a case D Rose in that year that when they made the playoffs, he was
Yeah.
really
he was,
good.
He was balling.
Well, I guess I'll read this tweet that we were talking about earlier because we're talking about the Knicks, about how the Knicks this year 5-5, so they're 500 record. They are 0-5 against teams above 500. They're 5-0 against teams below 500. They've scored 1,150 points. They've allowed 1,150 points. They're 15th in the league in assists per game, and they're 15th in the league in blocks per game. So they're just the definition of a middling team. And it's kind of like what I think we all kind of expected from them.
Yeah.
They don't have bad players. Everyone on that team can play, but they just don't have that, Jason Tatum.
They don't
or
have a
Donovan
superstar.
Mitchell. They don't have
They
it.
don't have a superstar.
Which
And
is
if
why
you
it would have
plugged
been
one
worth for
in-
them to trade for Mitch.
Yeah.
Yep. The
No, I
thing is that
agree.
Obi Toppin looks real good this year, but it's like Randall's still playing well, so it's like you got to find time for. He's been playing them both together recently, but it seems like you just have to do that.
I mean, you got to with Mitch going down.
Cam needs to
Yeah.
play a lot. His offense is very up and down, but he's a great defender.
Yeah. I think he's good. I like Cam Reddish.
So, the Knicks. Should we talk about the Nets?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a mess. I think they're about to blow it up.
Ben Simmons looks like he forgot how to play basketball. I honestly feel bad for him at this point.
Yeah,
Something is wrong.
It's getting to that Markel Fultz range where you're just starting to feel bad for him.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he loves basketball or if it's just not for him anymore or whatever. But he doesn't even look at the rim. He doesn't look to score. He doesn't look to be aggressive. I mean, I remember at least in Philly, he was crashing the offensive boards. He was getting putbacks. He's pick and roll. He's in the dunker spot. Drive, dump off. He's catching backdoor lobs. He's not doing anything. He's just running and setting screens. Run, screen. He's really
Hand
not
off
even making
passes.
passes. All his assists are KD coming off of a pin down, and he's just passing to him. KD's getting a one dribble pull up.
Yeah.
He's not making any plays where he's drawing defenders and making like a good look.
Because nobody's really trying to guard him.
Yeah, I mean it's rough. And then, obviously everything going on with Kyrie. Who knows if he plays another game in Brooklyn? And
Bro,
then I wouldn't
I've
be
seen
surprised.
People saying like they'd be surprised. Like there's a chance he doesn't play in the NBA again.
Yeah, I saw that too,
That's
which is
insane.
crazy. I just think he's too talented. So there's some guys in the league where it's like, yeah, like that'll be it for you. But
he's
too much of a talent where
Yeah,
an owner.
we'll take a chance.
Yeah, bro. At the end of the day, you're trying to win, and like that guy's gonna help you win fucking basketball games. Like
But
you
the
wouldn't
thing
take
is,
him on the
like-
Knicks right now if Brooklyn sends Kyrie Irving for Jalen Brunson. You're not doing it.
No, I would
If
not even.
They
a chance.
offer Kyrie for.
Jalen Brunson straight up.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't
I
even
wouldn't.
consider it.
I wouldn't.
How?
Bro,
it's
because
just-
he doesn't play. He
That
doesn't ever play. And look, like is he more talented than Jalen Brunson? It's not even close. Obviously, he is. He doesn't play. He's a walking PR disaster.
Yeah. And especially like you're
and-
keeping him in that New York market. He's already getting blasted.
He's
by every
already.
newspaper
He's
in
gonna
the
have to get
city.
re-signed, and he just doesn't.
I mean, I'm not worried about the re-sign. Knicks aren't paying anybody, so
He
it's
doesn't
like
show up for work. He literally never shows up. He averages like let's look. Because I don't know if it was Stephen A, Bill Simmons, Kyrie Irving. His last, and I'm like,
you see
don't
that
get me
video
wrong,
of Nick Wright going off on him.
everyone's been going off on him. Like Kyrie Irving is one of the most talented point guards to ever pick up basketball, right?
I'm saying the Lakers not if they be like if Brooklyn goes Russell Westbrook and a first round pick for Kyrie, LA's not doing that.
They
I was
are.
100%
They
doing
are,
that
but
'cause
that's
they've been
the-
trying to get rid of
they're-
Russ for months now.
But
That's
listen to
that's a
this.
different situation though.
2016.
Brooklyn sends him to the Pacers for Turner and Buddy Hield. You would think the Pacers are going to turn him down?
I think.
No.
I mean,
don't
I think you gotta attach
the Pacers
multiple
take that
picks.
if they get picks, which
Yeah, you got to attach multiple picks
Brooklyn doesn't. I saw Houston has their next 5 picks.
because of the Harden
five.
deal.
Yeah, Harden trade. Yeah.
Kyrie's averaging 21
They got
and a half
Halliburton.
points.
They don't need Kyrie.
Yeah.
He's not going to resign there either.
At this point,
But listen to look at his last. This is his. I'll start from 2015. He played 53 games. Then he played 72. Then when he went to Boston, he played 60, 67. Brooklyn, 20 games he played in the 1920 season.
Yeah, but that was a shortened year.
54 in the 2021 season. 29 last year. And now he's at 8. But every year something. Last year it was the Vax thing. This year he's getting himself suspended for saying some crazy stuff. Like, this first year in Brooklyn he got hurt. And didn't he get hurt in the playoffs for Boston?
In the first round, yeah.
He can't stay on the court.
But I just feel like a lot of other people aren't held to the same standard as him.
But also nobody makes as much noise as him.
It's true.
I mean, what about a guy like Chris Paul?
You think Chris Paul makes a lot of noise?
No, but I'm talking about like missing games. He's played like similar 58, like
That's
Clippers.
true, but the-
61, 58, 58, 70, 65.
All right, but
He's
look
had
at him
season-
in his first 10 years in the league, though.
But the difference is
78, 64, 80, 78, 45, 80, 60, 70.
I mean, I would say it's a little.
definitely
He's
more.
definitely played more games.
But the issue also is
And he was also at an MVP level. Kyrie was not.
Kyrie's coming to these teams. He went to Boston. They were first round exits with all that talent. Then he went to Brooklyn. They've done absolutely nothing in Brooklyn. He's been hurt. He's gotten
And every single
suspended.
time they have
they got swept by
best
the
team
Celtics.
in the league expectations.
They got swept by the Celtics. But Chris
Paul's
Paul
never had that
He went to
expectation.
OKC. They were supposed to be tanking. They made the playoffs. Then he went to the Suns and they became, regular season.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying,
The best team in the league for 2 years.
I get what
basically,
you're saying. I
regular
don't think Chris
season.
Paul is the right example to use, though.
I'm just thinking of point guards that are on that caliber that have been hurt.
Well, like a player like that. What about an AD? Kind of different position, but kind of similar. He doesn't make the noise that Kyrie makes, but he never plays.
I mean,
he
probably
made a
plays
decent amount of
less.
noise this offseason, but he definitely plays less.
Well, when he said he hadn't picked up a ball in
Yeah.
5 months or something. I feel like a lot of them kind of do that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's exhausting.
But I don't know. Like I mean I have Kyrie's shoes. He used to be one of my favorite players, but now he's just like he was your favorite player for a while. Is he still?
I don't know. I liked him a lot, like in Cleveland. That was like my favorite player. Yeah,
he was tough in Cleveland.
his first couple of years in Cleveland, definitely.
But I don't know, bro. It seems like it's just getting old, and everyone's just kind of tired of it. I mean, the media's not tired of talking about it, but I feel like everyone else is. Like it's just like
No, yeah,
what
for
he
sure.
does. Like, like I don't think I mean when I saw the news, I wasn't surprised.
No,
I was like, it's just another thing that he does.
Like you said, for an NBA team, it's not worth it because now, especially where it's getting to the point that like people just don't like him as a person. They're gonna stop buying his jerseys. They're gonna stop coming to games. Like when it starts costing the owners money, I don't give a fuck how good of a basketball player you are. If you're gonna cost them money, you're gonna cost them sales, and you're gonna cost them fan base.
Yeah,
They're not gonna keep you.
I saw something on Twitter. Someone reported that apparently Joe Tsai, who's the Nets owner, he's just like done with them.
That's what I'm saying.
He's like
And he's
I
a
don't think
brand new
he
owner.
probably won't ever play for the Nets again. And then KD's probably gonna force his way out.
yeah,
Maybe he'll end up in Phoenix. That's where he wanted to go.
KD.
Nets just got to get out of Brooklyn. I feel like it's just bad juju for them. They tried it with the Garnett and Paul Pierce and Jason Terry trade. Blew up in their face years and years and years. They weren't able to do anything because they didn't have any picks. Now it's going to happen again. Different reasons, but it's going to happen again.
They're the New Jersey. They should be. I mean, they were the Long Island Nets before anything, I guess. But it's a disaster there.
Yeah. Want to wrap up with today's draft?
Yeah, let's do an all-time draft.
So we will go. We'll go 5 players, 1 through 5, and then
6 man and a coach like we did last
let's
time.
pick a 6-man, but it actually has to be a 6-man.
Okay.
Fair. I like that.
Yeah.
Who were the? Who were the?
Yeah, you got your Tyler Hero, Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson.
There's a few guys. Who's the other one? That's
I mean, Emmanuel Quigley's a 6-man. Is Alex Caruso kind of a 6-man?
yeah, like
Yeah.
just guys that come off the bench. Guys that come off the bench, you could be your 6-man. And I mean, we don't really need to. I mean, I guess we could do a head coach. I guess, yeah.
We don't have to. It's cool.
Fuck the head coach.
Well, it would be cool if we did that money shit, I mean, we would have to prepare. Where
Oh,
like
no.
players have value, and then you're only
have to
allotted
build a
X
team,
amount of
yeah.
dollars.
Oh, I like those.
Those are good.
You could probably just look one up right now. and
Oh
it'll have
yeah,
it.
you could find one in like 2 seconds.
NBA money player.
Team builder.
I found one.
Yeah.
I don't know how recent it is.
Is it enough players though?
This 15. These are kind of old. Oh, here's an international one. That's good. Yeah, these are all, they're so old. This was like a thing that people used to build these all the time back in the day. You
Yeah.
know, like 2015.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's build one for next week. I can make one, and we could post it on Instagram too.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, I have one. I have one right here.
Let's do an all-time. Let's do.
This is actually pretty whack. Never mind. It's not that bad actually. Yeah, let's just do this one real quick. So, point guards. So it's build a lineup for $15. You got point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. Actually, never mind. I just saw one player for $5. Fuck that.
Who was $5?
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Power forward. It's probably from 2018, 2017.
It was like Blake Griffin or something.
Kristaps.
Porzingis.
Actually, no, it's probably from 2019
Let's
because
just do an all-time draft, and then we'll make one for next week.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
We can
That's
do
cool.
it again.
they got Zion. They got Zion at $4. Marquise Chris is at $1.
Marquise Chris.
Wendell Carter's $2.
Wendell Carter is not bad. I still like him. So who went first last time? I know I had the last pick last time.
Kendrick Nunn for $1.
Let's
Let's
just
see.
randomize it. Yeah, y'all had fucking MJ and LeBron. You had MJ and LeBron.
Dude, you had
They
the first
kill-
pick, bro.
They killed his
I
draft.
know. Yo, was there a vote?
No, I had the
Was
first
there a
pick.
voting poll? Oh, you had the
I had
first
the
pick?
third pick. You guys got. He got MJ. You got LeBron.
Oh, was there a voting poll?
Yeah, like me and you were like,
Yeah, it was you two.
it was like 29 to 28, or it was like super close. Let me check. It's
Check it
on-
out. That's
First
how.
of all,
That's how we'll pick
is
the.
bullshit that my team got hosed like that. But I should have known better because nobody fucking respects the older players.
So we'll go in that order. So whoever had the lowest percentage will go first.
Well,
in the
I had
draft.
the lowest percentage.
All right, so you'll go
So
first,
obviously-
and out of us, we'll decide who goes second and who goes third.
All right, let's see.
My team got fucking cooked by people.
Because you're not a true GM, Raleigh. I don't know what else to
my
tell
God.
you.
Who's 3-0 in fantasy right now?
Oh my
Who's
God.
3-0, yo? It's me, of course.
Yeah, like I said, maybe if I didn't have the most points scored on me in the entire season with having the fourth most points.
Sounds like you need to play better defense, bro.
Oh yeah, better defense. I can't choose my opponents.
I thought I post. Oh yeah, I did post that poll. Sam had 22 votes. I had 19.
Gang. I'll take the third pick.
A lot of crackheads voting on this shit.
Raleigh had 2%, one vote, which was himself.
So wait, what's my percentage then? If I had
absolutely
52%. I had 45.
Okay.
Raleigh had 2.
I had one. It was me.
All
I
right.
should have went on the getting technical shit and voted also. I should have went on every account. I should have been texting me, yo, vote for my team. All right, so I have the first pick.
Yeah, in today's draft.
All right, so with the first pick in the current NBA draft, I'm taking Giannis for power forward.
I'm going to go Luca at my 1.
Nice.
Go Tatum at the 3.
So now you loop back.
I loop back. So who did you go?
Luca.
So Luka and I went Giannis.
Giannis. I got Tatum.
Tatum, wow.
I'll take.
I know who Zach's picking if Sam doesn't pick.
I'll put KD at the 4.
Oh, you really can? Oh, I guess you.
What are the rules? Can I do it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, you're good.
Oh, all right. So I got
Yeah,
I
threw
got
KD
Tatum
at
and
the
KD.
4. So I
KD's
get-
at the 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just want to look. some names to refresh my memory.
This guy doesn't know anybody in the NBA.
No, I just like to visually see it. But yeah, I'm gonna go Jokic at center.
Okay.
All right, but I'm going to take Steph at point, and then I am gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Embiid at center.
Okay.
Back to me.
Yep.
Back to you.
Let me go with. This is tough because there's like. How many fours? So I guess at the 2, I'm gonna have to go Devin Booker with this team.
D-Buck.
So I got Luka at the 1, D-Book at the 2, Jokic at the 5.
Okay. I'll go Ja at the point, and then Donovan Mitchell at the 2.
It's
So
back
what
to
do
me.
you need now? You just need a
I just need a
center?
5, yeah.
It's back to me.
Yep.
At the 3, I'm gonna go with LeBron. He's still there in the fucking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with LeBron at the 3.
Oh, I don't know why I was thinking you were going back to back.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I need a shooting guard and a small forward. Kind of gets tough here. Ooh. Shooting guard and a small forward. I'm gonna go Jaylen Brown at shooting guard.
I already have him. Oh, wait, no.
No, you don't.
You
You
picked
have
D.
him?
Mitch.
Oh, I picked Mitch.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if this is cheating. Can I take Zion at small forward, or is that cheating?
I think that's cheating.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever played small forward before.
Positionless basketball.
Yeah, LeBron's at the point. I had him in my all-time draft at the point.
See, I would like to go Kawhi, but he's just always hurt. So I feel like he can't. I don't think we can use him, can we?
Yeah, I mean, he's playing right now, isn't he?
No, he's not.
Barely.
He's on load management.
He's literally missed like 6 games in a row.
Yeah.
Jimmy?
Nah, he's a shooting guard. I'll go
Paul George?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Paul George.
At the 3.
Yeah.
So what's your final team look like?
Steph at the 1, Jaylen Brown at the 2, Paul George at the 3, Giannis at the 4, and Embiid at the 5.
Okay.
It's pretty tough.
Yeah.
You finish your team?
No, I got the
Your
last pick.
Last pick. So I'm gonna go. So I could move LeBron to the 4, but there really isn't another 3
Unless you went with Kawhi.
or Jimmy.
Yeah. Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy. Who's your 2?
My 2 is Devin Booker.
Okay.
So honestly, what I might do, I'm gonna go Cat at the 4. I'm gonna go Cat. So my final lineup, I got Luka at the 1, D-Book at the 2, LeBron at the 3, Cat at the 4, Jokic at the 5.
That's tough.
Who's your point guard?
My point guard was Ja.
I was gonna say, I was like, there's no way he didn't get drafted.
I was going to go Cat, but I guess I'll just take his teammate. I'll go Rudy. So my final team.
You guys really picked those 2 bozos?
I mean,
mean,
who else?
I don't know.
There's really no other.
Those 2 are just frauds.
I was gonna
There's
go
really no other
Siakam.
centers left.
Bro,
I was looking at
Yeah.
Siakam at the 4.
Yeah.
Siakam's way
I don't like.
I
need
think
a-
of Siakam.
I
as
need
a
another
4.
shooter, especially with my team.
Bro,
Like,
Siakam's turning up this year. Let's
No,
look
he
at
is.
Yeah, but I view him as a 4. Is he a center?
yeah, no, he's a 4.
He was
I
looking
needed
for
a
a 4.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
okay.
I was gonna go
thought you
Siakam
were
or
saying
Cat.
for
Let's have a Pascal Siakam appreciation right now.
What's he averaging? Like 26 and 11.
24.8 points a game, 9.3 rebounds, 7.7 assists, 48 from the field, 34 from 3, 24.1 PER.
Thought you were gonna say percent from the free throw line. Dog, you were going through percentages. I was gonna say
He's shooting 72.5 from
Yeah.
free throw.
it's
But bro, he's been a bucket.
For-
this
Yeah, he's
year.
balling.
He's legit. There was a point last year in the beginning of the season where he was like, I think we all kind of were just like, is he really that good? But then in the second half, he was amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's out right now, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know how many games he's going to miss, but he's been really good.
My final team right now, I think I got Ja, Mitch, Tatum, KD, and Rudy.
Gobert.
All three good teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do another poll. See who wins.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do another poll.
Yeah, I'll do another poll.
I think Rudy kind of fucked me in that poll now.
Oh yeah.
I wanted Cat so bad.
You might get my treatment of your own vote as your only one when you got
But still,
Rudy.
like
People hate Rudy Gobert.
Tatum, KD, Ja, and Mitch, like that's
That's
nuts.
true.
Yeah.
I think
But the Rudy's gonna hold me back. People are gonna see that. They'll be like, ah, fuck him.
Rudy's
Quit
like, bro,
quit
like,
one of you guys.
he just kind of seems to be one of those centers who's just playing in like the wrong
Era.
era.
What,
It's like the
what
guys
is
like
his
Jaleel,
numbers?
Okafor, like if he was playing in like early 2000, like he would have been really good.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
like
he caught that wave of like
the second he got,
shooters
the
and-
second he was there, it was just like that was like basically exactly when it just like yeah, never mind, we don't need you unless you're like a Joel Embiid, DeMarcus Cousins like type
Right,
dominant,
right.
like you're kind of like people want guys like, I mean Jokic is he's just crazy.
They just
Yeah.
want like interchangeable guys that can just play
Who
like
can pass, who can
multiple
shoot, they
positions.
can-
Yeah, you got to be able to do it all.
Rudy's putting up 12.5 points, 14 boards, a block and a half, with a half a steal game.
That team is not looking good though. I mean the Knicks just I don't think
No.
Rudy he's out. I think with COVID protocols. I think.
Again, he started it. He's finishing
Well,
it
that
too.
was 3 years ago. I'm pretty sure he didn't play against the Knicks, unless they were just not playing him, which I don't think would happen.
Nah, it says right here, Gobert is back in the starting lineup for Wednesday's game against the Suns.
Oh, okay, he's back.
As expected, he will rejoin the starting unit after clearing NBA's health and safety
Who
protocol.
didn't go drafted in our thing? With Jimmy Butler? Did you take Jimmy Butler?
Nah, Jimmy Butler went
No
undrafted.
Jimmy.
Kawhi Leonard went undrafted.
Zion.
Zion went undrafted. DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Kyrie,
Yeah.
Darius Garland,
Shy.
Shy.
Those are just like the positions that are like the positions that aren't
Dame-
really
Dame
stacked.
went undrafted.
Is the
Hasn't really
like
played.
kind of small forward, not really that stacked right now, because guys like Kawhi just literally can't stay on the court.
Right.
After Embiid and Jokic, there's really no third center, which is
Right.
why you got
Well,
screwed
I was
there.
I was gonna take Cat, but he put him at the
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, like, but the NBA is just so deep in like the point guard and like power forward. It seems to be like the
Yeah.
two kind of positions.
Mm-hmm. A lot. Trey Young didn't get drafted.
Trey
LaMelo.
Yeah, I was going between Trey and Ja.
Bro, I
Melo.
honestly like
I
everything
forget
that's
that
going on
Melo's
in
even
Charlotte.
on the league.
LaMelo, yeah, bro. He's on the most irrelevant team possible.
Yeah.
What is Miles Bridges like? Still a part
I'm still
of that
holding on to him in
organization?
our league. I haven't dropped him yet. I'm waiting to see.
I don't
pick.
think he ever plays for them again.
I don't think he ever plays again.
I don't think he ever plays again.
What team is
either.
going to bring him on?
Bro, that guy.
I just
know
don't want to
what-
draft him until
He was
like,
about to
he
get the
gets
biggest
dropped.
payday of his life,
Yeah.
and then he just does that crazy stuff.
And they don't listen. Stupid.
She should have waited just until he got paid to do
Yeah,
it.
wait for that first
I'm not
check to
condoning.
roll.
I'm saying like you should have did better like for yourself.
now we're
like,
canceled.
I'm not saying you should have.
Just cut it.
Oh, we had 13 episodes.
That's a good one.
I'm saying like if you were gonna bring it to the media, wait. The guy was like
Oh,
a
so
week away
Are you
from
saying
getting.
because then she would have get paid?
Yeah.
Should've gotten paid
I'm on her side. I'm saying like he's beating you, bro. You wait a week. He was getting at least what, 100, 80?
130 probably.
Yeah,
RJ type contract.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're getting a big chunk of that.
Him and Tyler Harrow, like he was in that same like level as those guys. So yeah, he probably would got 130 million.
Oh,
I
are
don't know,
we
I
supposed to
would've-
take a 6-man in this draft?
Oh yeah.
You said Tyler Hero. I was like, oh shit.
I mean,
It's too
we
late
should-
now.
Yeah, fuck
Don't
it,
worry about
whatever.
it.
It's too
We'll
late.
put it on the poll.
Whatever. Who would you have picked for your 6 man?
I mean,
So-
I would have gone first. I would have probably taken Hero or Clarkson. Thinking about it, I'd
Se-
probably take
who
Hero.
else is one? Is Sexton one technically, or no?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's weird.
No, well, is Jordan Clarkson starting for Utah?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Fucking number one
Bro,
team in
this-
the West. Nobody knows what's
You know,
going on.
The thing is that sucks about the NBA, especially. You don't really see it with football. And baseball, I guess, or all those other sports, but
Everything but basketball.
I'm just realizing it's everything but football because football plays at normal times. But like those West Coast games, like if you work
So
on the East
late,
Coast,
yeah.
you just can't watch them.
Especially because there's basically games every single night.
Yeah,
Even though there wasn't any games last night, which was weird.
I think it's because of election.
The
man.
voting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they did it on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I would have took Bones Highland.
dude, he's
Six
good.
man.
He's great.
He's good.
Is he their sixth man?
Yeah, first guard off the bench.
He's
I like him.
really good.
Is Bogdanovich on the bench right now?
Detroit.
Yeah.
Couldn't fucking tell you.
Bro, the thing is with the
Joe Ingles, is he on the bench for the Bucks?
Blew
Right?
out his knee.
Oh,
I think
right.
he's still recovering. Yeah.
Is he still recovering?
Oh, Jordan Poole.
Oh,
He's
right.
been bad this year, though, right?
He has been.
Dude, he
Jordan Poole would have been a
he
sick
got
grab. Yeah, it's crazy that we didn't even think of that at first.
he got totally overpaid, bro.
Miles Bridges. No, I'm just kidding.
That's all I can really think of. Six man.
Guys off the. I mean, the Knicks have a few guys you can make an
Seth
argument.
Curry when he's healthy?
Yeah.
Or right now, who's they say Joe Harris?
Sure.
Who's
guess.
That's still rough.
Wait, who? Yeah,
Malcolm
wait, who is the
Brogdon.
Bucks?
Malcolm Brogdon.
Oh yeah, Brogdon.
Brogdon.
What'd you say? Who's the Bucks six man?
Yeah. I don't even know who the fuck's on their bench.
PJ.
think we-
Bobby Portis.
Bobby.
Probably.
Yeah,
He's
that's
a
fine.
legend,
I mean,
Bobby
you
Portis.
wouldn't take him in top three, but
No.
yeah, no.
He's up there.
We
Sixth
mentioned
man.
Alex Caruso.
Oh yeah.
Who's this-
that was who I was planning on picking.
Uh,
I was gonna pick Alex Caruso, bro. He just does all the little
Campaign.
things.
Who's the six man for the Suns?
Cam Johnson.
Well, he's
Cam
out
Johnson?
now.
Or he's been starting. He's been starting.
Cam Johnson's out.
I immediately
For
just
an
thought of
extended period of
campaign.
time, right?
Really?
I like Cam
Um,
Johnson a lot. He's good.
Who else? You got.
Desmond Bain. Is he start? No,
he
he's
starts.
starting.
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks, their sixth man. It's not
Probably.
Trey.
He was their starter.
Tyus Jones.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I thought it was Trey. Jones.
Trey's on San Antonio.
Okay. They're brothers, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Who's all the who's the younger one? Trey Jones.
Trey's younger.
Trey's
yeah.
younger, right?
They both went Duke, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who else is there? Let's run down the teams.
I guess those are all the teams that are like relevant.
I think the Knicks have a few guys who you can make a case. Like they have a lot of
Toppin
guys.
and Q.
Hartenstein.
Bro, I like Hartenstein a lot.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
T Rose, Emmanuel quickly, Obi Toppin. Who's the Hawks six man? They traded Herter. He
Yeah.
started last year though, right?
Yeah.
Cavs. Who's the Cavs? Kevin Love.
Oh
I
yeah.
think he comes off the bench. For
He
them.
does come off the
but
bench.
It's even less.
Because they
than
got
last
Mobley
year.
at the four
Bro,
now.
he's had some games this year though. He's like one of those guys who's like either gonna get like 7 or he's having games where he's putting up like 20.
He had like 20, 10 assists, and like 8 rebounds the other day in like 18 minutes.
Wow.
He had like a triple double almost in like 18 minutes.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
He's good, bro. When he's like, but he's in the perfect role for him right now because it's like if he's on, he's money in the bank. But if he's off, all good. Like we got 4 other guys that
Yeah.
can get buckets. That team, bro,
Just
they
need
have
to
a legit
They just need to
chance.
stay healthy.
Yeah.
If they could stay healthy, they could really make a run.
But like I said, like the Bucks look like the best team in the league still, and Chris Middleton hasn't played a single minute
Yeah.
of basketball.
Yeah, Giannis is just that guy.
Yep.
Crazy.
All right.
Yeah, good up.
Very good up.